So we begin with our two blessings. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, ha'oneh be'et tzara. Praise to you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who answers us in our time of crisis. Hayom chamisha u'shmonim yomim l'seger. This is the 85th day of our quarantine. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddishanu v'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok v'divrei Torah. Praise are you, Lord our God, ruler of the universe, who commands us to busy ourselves with the study of Torah. So we've begun now. Parshat Behalotecha has all kinds of interesting things in it as the people of Israel begin their trek from Mount Sinai to the Promised Land, and all of the interesting and dangerous things that will happen to them along the way. But the parsha starts with something very interesting. It's the commandment to light the menorah inside the Mishkan, inside this portable sanctuary, and the responsibility for lighting this menorah each evening falls upon the high priest. So here you have this most important religious figure around which the entire Mishkan is focused on. And the job that this high priest is given is to light the lights, turn on the lights, as it were. It's almost as if you're making the mayor of a town be personally responsible for going out and filling in the potholes that may be in front of your house. Not that some other city worker could do it or not, but the mayor himself should be the one to come out and fill that pothole. The high priest has this duty to turn on the lights in the evening in the Mishkan. I think it teaches the importance that we shouldn't get so important and so caught up with ourselves that we forget that sometimes it's those small tasks that are really very important. Even important people, they need to do these small things in order to remember the importance of these details. We like to say, that whenever we're talking about some new project, that the devil is in the details. That is, it's why every single event that we plan has to be planned down to its smallest details, because without them, the projects that we'll be doing will be riddled with all kinds of problems that would have been unnecessary if we would have paid attention to these small things. The importance of logistics, for example. Maybe we don't like to think about all the little details of what needs to be brought where and where things need to be put and placed and who needs to be in what place at what particular time and how we're going to get the equipment that we need from where it is to where it needs to be. These logistics, if we want to accomplish something great, we need to pay attention. The need is in these small details, and our service, we can want to do all kinds of amazing things, but we're only able to do them if we can busy ourselves with the details. For example, we have these amazing services that we're doing online. We have these amazing religious services. People are singing and getting involved, and they're really, really having a good time with them, doing them online. But all of that doesn't make much of a difference to the people who are coming to the service if they don't have something basic like a Siddur. If we can't get Siddurim out to the people who are coming to the service, they're going to come and they won't be able to participate in any significant way. And similarly, it's good that we have been able, over these months of these 85 days of quarantine, it's been good that we've been able to control this COVID virus and to the point where we're able to begin to think about reopening our society. But even as we plan to open society, the question that comes up is it safe to reopen society? And when we look at these proclamations of what we can and can't do, it seems as if many details are left unanswered. We can't feel safe if we are unsure of who is responsible for keeping the virus away. When you work in an office, for example, are the people who run the office responsible for keeping surfaces that people are touching, doorknobs and handrails and things like that, clean? Or is that the responsibility of the landlord of the building to whom the business is renting from? Who's responsible? How do you maintain social distance, for example? Who's talking about how you maintain social distance in a public bathroom? I mean, these are important details that somehow nobody seems to want to talk about, and you can't feel safe as long as you're unsure of who's responsible for these smallest things where this virus can creep in and create a new wave of infections. Whether it's lighting lamps or whether it's public health and safety, it's Bahalotecha teaches us that leaders need to always be focused on the details.